Hi there, students. Jumentous. Okay, this is another of my rather useless words that is rather obscure. Okay, jumentous is an adjective which means smelling like the urine of a horse, smells like horse pee, or any of these beasts of burden, a mule, a donkey. I think you could probably use jumentous just to say smells like a donkey, smells like a mule, smells like a horse. Now, today jumentous is not very useful, but that's because we spend our lives traveling around in cars. But 200 years ago, everybody went everywhere walking, and very often with animals to carry their things, or they rode on a horse. If you've been riding on a horse all day, you're going to smell pretty jumentous. Yeah, or if all of your things have been on the back of a donkey or a mule or an ox for the last 2 weeks, then everything you own is going to be jumentous. And that's really why this word used to be useful. Jumentous, I think it's probably a good word to use as an insult. Yeah. I guess the Jumentous stables next door to my house. Okay, the the stables that have a strong smell of beasts of burden. Okay, so a beast of burden. A beast of burden is any of these animals that have to carry things. I guess a camel would even even be included in this. So smelling like a donkey, smelling like a horse, or particularly smelling strongly like its urine. This is a pretty unusual word, and people aren't going to know this. But well, I guess this is one of these words you might find a way to put it into one of your exams. I don't know. This one is for word collectors. Jumentous. It's described that something that has a smell similar to horse pee. It's a bit archaic because I think people don't normally travel around on horses. Can you imagine what a cowboy must have smelt like after a month moving cattle? Pretty jumentous, yeah. And that's the idea. Formality. I think I'm probably going to give it a 7 in formality. I think you could probably use it as a joke, 3 in formality, but you're going to have to explain what jumentous means. As to origin, okay, we have jument, a beast of burden, a donkey or a horse, or one of these animals that carries things, which comes from Latin jumentum, a beast of burden again, and that's the idea. Jumentous. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Jumentous.